go. Okay. Alrighty. So just to warm up, let's go ahead and just sit perpendicular on the mat. Let me find our warm up here. All right. So take a couple seconds and just do a head roll. One way and then the other. So sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are away from your ears, hands can be on the floor or on the knees. We're just going to work our way down the body, loosening everything up. New year, new format. And next, I'm going to have one arm down, and then I'm just going to do a big circle with my arm 3 times on one side, and then I come up to the other side. So my elbow is down. Nice circle, making sure both hips are down so you open up the side and open up the shoulder. So 3 and 3, keeping your neck long, so try not to drop down. And then next, we're going to come to sitting lengthwise like we normally do. We're going to come into saw pose. So be gentle with where your flexibility is at today. Don't try and push past your limits just yet. Exhaling as we extend. Again, keeping both hips down. Inhaling the transition. And reaching past the foot. And now that we've warmed the head, the shoulders, the arms, and the legs up, in a few moments, we're going to move into the 100. So, coming down onto the mat, we have 3 options. You know this. So, option A is tabletop. Option B is perpendicular. Option C is legs out at 45. We're going to inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 3, 4, 5. Out. 3, 4, 5. 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 In 3, 4, 5. Out. In 3, 4, 5, out. Last round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, shoulders and head down, hug the knees. Recover here for about 15 seconds. Next up, we're going to do the next 3 moves twice through. We're going to start with a straight leg roll up. So legs are straight, feet are flexed, shoulders away from the ears. If this is your first time coming back to Pilates since the holiday, you can reach for the ceiling with the arms, or you can reach from the mat. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can always do that neck pull, whatever works for you. Now you keep going. The next move we're going to do, you're bringing your legs to a 120-degree angle. And then we're going to all reach for the ceiling and just roll up to halfway. So we're making it a little bit more challenging every step. Now, what's really important is the roll down. So vertebrae by vertebrae, like a pearl necklace. And keeping your shoulders down away from your ears, thinking of squeezing your shoulder blades together. Now next, we're going to walk in our legs one final time into 90 degrees. Big exhale up. So reach for your knees, finish up. Well, my dog's doing her own little stretch with us on the couch. There have been a couple times when I go into down dog and then she does it with me. So I'm like, can you understand me? Can you are you watching what I'm doing? It's pretty funny. All right, so after this, we're going to go back and hit the straight leg stretch and do it again. So this is your chance to just drill it. So like I said, if you didn't choose a variation to challenge yourself with before, now is your chance to do so. As long as you're focusing on coming down with control and 0 momentum. Letting your breathing serve as the main powerhouse. And remember, the next move after this is going to be that 120-degree leg. So go ahead, Slight bend in the knee. Make sure you have somewhere for your legs to go for level 3. Inhaling down. And here you can use the same challenge of reaching from the mat instead of the ceiling. It'll be a little bit harder, so whatever you need. Rolling down with control. Head and shoulders are always last. And remember, next time is going to be the 90-degree angle. Keep the feet planted. 3, 2, 1. And if it's too hard, you can always just walk the feet back out until you can bring yourself up. Good. Good, keep going. We have about 10 seconds left there. And then next up is we're gonna have a single leg stretch, alternating legs, and a pulse. So stretch, stretch, pulse. Good. So my lower back is down. Like I'm trying to imprint my spine into the floor. Now we're gonna level up to crisscross. So hands by the ears. Same pattern. So don't think elbow to knee, think shoulder to knee, right? And if the pulse is too much for you, you can just go back and forth. Good, now keep going. I'm gonna demo the next move. It's called a teaser crunch, or I call it a teaser crunch. And so one leg is down, one leg is up, hands by the head. Big exhale up, same thing, and then you switch. Let's try that now. So big exhale up. And if that's too hard, you can use your arms and then tap your hand to your heel. Come down with control if you can. And if you're somewhere in between, do one set of each and just alternate. All right, good. Let's go back to the single leg stretch. So single, single, double. You should start feeling some heat now. Try and keep your shoulders off the floor. We get to have a stretch after this. Crisscross is next. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you can add that pulse, try and hold it and then reach a little farther. I know you're getting tired. My abs are starting to burn. 3, 2, 1. All right, swan pose. Oh, we forgot crisscross teaser. Shoot. New year, same knee, right? So lots of energy as you sit up. A good trick of the trade is upper body comes up first and then add the lower body. Just like straight leg roll up. Again, if you need to, you can use your arms. Now we flip over into swan. All right, yeah, what'd I tell you? New year, same Allie. So hands under the shoulders, push the floor away, make sure you're squeezing your glutes. Oh, that feels good. All right, so now we're gonna move into warming up the upper body. So we're just gonna spend 30 seconds alternating between high plank and downward facing dog. You know this one. So hands directly under the shoulders. We're gonna spend about 2 seconds in each pose. So inhale forward, exhale back. Hips are high in down dog, heels pushing towards the floor. Flush out the body. Now, in 5 seconds, we're going to do a walk up. So watch. If you can do this with straight legs, you'll get a better stretch in the hamstrings. Come to ragdoll pose, and then slowly walk the hands back out into high plank, and exhale to walk up. Enjoy that little calf stretch. One more. Good. Come into down dog. Next, we exhale 3 times. Tap, tap, tap. Down dog. Do that again. Tap, tap, tap. Down dog. Find a pace that works for you, that feels challenging but doable. All right, we're gonna flush again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just the plank to down dog. So inhale forward, exhale back. Stay strong in the shoulders. Belly is in tight, one straight line down the body. Next up is that walkout. I'll count you down. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So top of the pose is here. Even if you can't touch your toes, if you need to bend your knees to get there, that's fine. Your landing pose is heels down. And then your starting pose is full plank. We're already halfway done. This is all really good functional training. And like I said, if you need to, you can go ahead and bend your knees. All right, triple taps. Here we go. So from down dog, send your knee forward. 3, 2, 1, and flush. So reset your foot before you shift your hips back into down dog. And we get a nice stretch in 3, 2, 1. All right, real quick, cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, push the floor away. Exhale, cat. Round the shoulders, chin to chest. Navel to spine. Exhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Do that one more time. Next move is going to be shoulder shrugs. So on your knees, you can do this in tabletop or in a knee plank, whichever feels more doable. You're going to just release your shoulders and engage them. So push the floor away and then let the floor push you. So exhale to push, inhale to allow it to come closer. So notice my arms are locked to make sure that I'm only isolating my shoulders. Good. Next move is going to be a knee push-up with a shoulder tap. So check this out. So I come all the way down, all the way up, tap, tap. So when I come down, notice my hands actually leave the floor. It's a hand release push-up so that I can flush my muscles and give them a breather in between. Good. Next move is going to be a commando on our knees. So nice and slow, dig your toes down, come onto your elbows, push back up. Then start with the other side. My shoulders are right over my hands. The goal here is to go slowly with control so we're not rocking back and forth. 10 seconds left. Find the pace that feels challenging but doable. Good. All right, let's do that one more time, starting with the shoulder shrugs. If your arms are completely beat, come into tabletop and just focus on one arm at a time. So this is the modified version. And if you're modifying, switch. We're at halfway. Keep your abs braced. Get ready for that knee push-up with the shoulder taps. 3, 2, One straight line down the body. Elbows at 45, hand release. Exhale up, tap, tap. Do that again. Ooh, my arms are burning. Try not to droop your neck. Ten seconds more, and then we have the commandos to finish us off. All right, quick flush. 3, 2, 1. Back to knee plank. Dig your toes down, belly button in. And the wider your legs are, the less you're gonna rock back and forth. Halfway. Can you keep your trunk, so from your upper body to where it connects to your lower body, can you keep that in one straight line? 3, 2, 1. Give me a child's pose for 30 seconds. You've earned it. Upper body, arms reach down the center of the mat. Now you can drop your head, knees are wide, toes are together. And if you want, this is my favorite, press your elbows down, alternating arms. Okay, you keep stretching. Next up, glute curls. So make a pillow with your arms. Your knees are never gonna touch the floor. So exhale, tap your toes together. Notice my knees still aren't touching. Inhale, reset. So this whole time I'm squeezing my kneecaps into my quads. And I'm pressing my head down. Now I may be looking at you, but keep yourself in alignment by keeping your eyes on the floor. We're almost there. Next move in 5 seconds, you're gonna keep it up here, and you're gonna give me a pulse. Pulse, go. Try and stay airborne for more time than you're on the ground. Just like our kneeling leg lifts. You're gonna pretend the floor is lava. And if you're not feeling this in your glutes yet, press your head down into the floor. Keep your toes together, reaching straight up. Next move, 30 seconds fire hydrant. So we know these. So we worked the upper booty, the lower booty, and now we're working the side, the outer booty. Yes, that is the scientific term. Good, so shin is parallel to the floor. These are nice short little stints. These are all only 30 seconds of work. So let's come back down for those glute curls. So going from straight leg to bent leg. Let's try that. So tap the toes together. Keep the knees off the floor. Ooh, my butt hurts. New year, new booty. Who's with me? And you should feel your hamstrings and the lower part of your glutes screaming right now. Okay, toes together. Just the pulse. Up and down. Up, down, up. See if you can hold it for 2 counts up, 1 count down. 1, 2, 3. Up, up, down. This hurts. Oh my God. Halfway. It doesn't have to be a huge pulse. Another trick of the trade. Press your toes together. Press into the opposite foot. And fire hydrant on the other leg. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to turn this way, but you stay right where you are. Shin is parallel. Belly button is in. We get to stretch after this, if I'm not mistaken. Keep that 90-degree. These are brutal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight leg stretch. Flex the feet. Inhale up. Exhale forward for 30 seconds here. And then we're going to do one last round. 30 seconds, 3 moves, twice through. It's going to be a blend this time. So on our side, we've done these before. 3, 2, 1. one crunch. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. My knee comes up. Option, if you want to make it a little harder, reach with your elbow, tap your knee. 3, or at least get as close as you can. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you keep going. In 5 seconds, check this out. 1, 2, press your heels down, back extension. Try that. So up, up, press your feet down, back extension. Now you can have a pillow with your hands, or you can do hands by the ears, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Now you keep going. Next move is going to be toe to knee commandos. So check this out. We go down, down, up, up, down, down. One commando up top, and then one knee commando, as it were, right? So elbows to knees. And then get ready. We're going to go back to that leg lift crunch on the other side in 3, 2, 1. So your shoelaces or the label on the top of your socks is facing this way. Working the side booty once again. Squeezing your obliques on that side crunch. Remember, next is going to be 2 glute pulses and that back extension. Set it up. 3, 2, 1. Up, up. Press the tops of the feet down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. So we're pivoting between the upper body and the lower body. Slow and controlled. Good. And then remember, so commando from high plank to low plank, and then elbows to hands. So a lower body commando, and then an upper body commando to finish us off. And your goal is to not have to move anything except straighten your knees. See that? Without your abs collapsing. And relax. Okay, we have just enough time to do a quick little stretch. So come on into prone on your stomach. We're gonna do one more swan variation. So push the floor away, squeeze your glutes. Super important. We need a healthy back if we wanna be able to move. And knees apart, toes together. Big lazy child's pose. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Look through your hands, reach a little bit farther. Sink a little deeper. And arms up behind the head. Press one elbow into the floor. And then the other. Do that again. And switch. Good. All right. Coming up, sitting perpendicular on the mat. Let's have one leg out for a hurdler stretch. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep your shoulders towards me. My foot is flexed, nice and bright. Try and keep your elbow right in line with your shoulder if you can. And let's turn to face that leg. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold over. Keep the foot flexed. Three, 2, And one, come on up. Right leg in, left leg out. My watch is slow, so if I'm looking at my phone, I'm checking the time to make sure we don't go over. Happy 2021. I haven't even been telling people Happy New Year. I've been saying happy no more 2020. Let's turn and face that leg. Same thing as before. Inhale to lift and grow taller. Exhale all the air out of your body as you fold over. Honor whatever your flexibility looks like today. 3, 2, 1, come up. And remember what I just said as we do a center split. So both toes are flexed, nice and bright, pointing north, and then walk the hands forward. To the edge of discomfort, never pain. See if you can keep a flat back. And when you reach that edge of discomfort, then you can come on your elbows, on your hands, whatever you like. You can walk back and forth. Good. Let's slowly walk the arms up. And then we're going to have one leg under, one leg over for a seated spinal twist. So sitting up tall, both hips are down, shoulders away from the ears, and then you're hugging the leg into you. And since it's been a while, we might be rusty. What I mean by that when I say hug, bring the leg to you, is I see some people doing this stretch like this, and then they complain that it's not working. So what I mean by bring the leg to you is you hit your good posture, and then bring the leg to you. And that's when you feel all of this down here open up, right? You're probably doing it right though, whoever you are. Whether it's Sandra who's live with me right now, or if you're watching this in post. Let's have legs stacked, feet are flexed. You guys also know this one. Straight spine, hinge at the hips, walk it forward. And if your right leg is on top, walk over to the left. And if your left leg is on top, walk over to the right. And try to send that top hip down into the floor. Good, bring yourself up and switch, starting with that seated spinal twist. So again, both hips are down, shoulders are up, sitting up tall, and then bring the knee to you. My dog's looking at me from right behind the camera on the couch. She's like, it's time for my walk, Mom. She's like, it's 4:30. You gotta go out before the sun sets. Yeah. All right, let's stack the legs. And that's my last thing I have to do for today. It's crazy. But hopefully whatever you guys have left in the rest of your day is easy and goes by fast. And hopefully you're able to find peace. You know, the first month of a new year is always so exciting. It has so much possibility. But I think people also over-romanticize the new year, you know, because it's a made-up thing. Because everyone, depending on what culture you are, like there's the Chinese New Year, and then there's our New Year, so it's all just a matter of perspective. Like, you know, what if we treated every day like it was the first of the year, like it was the first day of the rest of our lives? You know, how would that change the way we live day to day? Let's come back up. Let's do one more stretch for the shoulders. Right arm across, shoulders away from the ears. Admire that lovely tricep line you have in your arms after all those push-ups. Sitting up tall. Let's switch. Woo! That ab circuit. Man, oh man. I call it eating the elephant. You do all the really, really tough stuff right up top. And then you just get to coast the rest of the way down. All right, and last but not least, to finish up, let's do a couple head rolls to one side, making sure not to crunch anything as you work up and over the spine. Let's go the other direction. For 3, 2, and 1. If that is your first workout with me for 2021, welcome back. Welcome back to the party. And Sandra, I hope you had a great class. Good to see you again.
Thanks, Allie.
You're so welcome, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.